this. Good evening, everybody. How are you? Oh my goodness, talk about winging it at the last minute here. No, just kidding. I was trying to get the lighting. I wanted to do this earlier, but it just didn't pan out that way. It's called life. Things happen. And here I am. So if there's anybody that's doing workouts this evening, I commend you. So my name is Christy Weed, and I'm going to guide you through a nice little yoga sequence that combines yoga with some HIIT, so high intensity interval training. So we're going to keep it modified for those of you who are a little bit more athletic or have been working out for a while. You can definitely do more of the advanced moves. That's awesome. But for those of you, most of us, especially if we're sitting all day or whatever, modified is the way to go. I'm hoping you can see me. But you know what? It's live. These things happen during live videos. If my cat gets in the way, it's going to happen. If my tablet happens to fall, hey, you know, sorry, this is what you're going to get. So if you're looking for the calm yoga, I may not be this may not be the right video for you at the time. We can definitely go down that road later on. All right, guys, let's get started. I want to keep this as minimal as possible. You're going to experience about 4 different types of hits. It's going to get your heart rate up. It's going to activate the quick, fast twitch muscles, and it's going to be super awesome. So I'm super excited to share this. I know it's so late right now, but you know what? It's life, and I'm making it happen. That's what this is about. That's what optimal being's about. All right, guys, so we're just going to start on our backs. We're going to take it nice and easy because I know we've all had long days, but we're not going to get too cozy. And again, just bear with me. I'm just making use of the space, okay? I do have an interval timer somewhere kicking around, and we'll get that going too. So let's start on our backs right now. And I just want you to move around. Just get cozy. Maybe windshield wipering the legs. And if you happen to have some music, you can definitely play it in the background nice and gently so you can still hear me. I hope you can hear me. I'm not trying to talk too loud. There are children in bed. So bringing the right knee into the chest and just maybe doing some foot circles here, just warming everything up. Oh, I can see my foot. That's good. Squirrel. And switching to the other side. I don't know how I have this much energy right now, but I do. It's happening. Breathing here. And then bringing the right knee to meet the left. And then again, just rocking from side to side. Do what feels good. Do what your body needs. Maybe stretch it out a little bit. Oh yeah. And I'm going to try to make sure that this is less than 20 minutes. Around 20 minutes. Something like that. Excellent. And from here, plant your feet underneath your knees. Maybe just, push up a little bit. Scoot your tail underneath. Arms alongside. We're just going to do a few bridges here. So inhale, tuck in that tummy. Exhale, lift up. Press all the way up. Press the heels into the earth. Hips go up towards the sky. And exhale, come down. Inhale. Breathe, and then exhale, come up. And lowering. Inhale here. And exhale, coming up. So you can put the hands down on the earth here. Lower. Inhale. Exhale, pressing up. Excellent. And we're going to come down nice and slow. Hug the knees into the chest, just warming up the body a little bit. Rolling onto the side. And I'm going to face you for this part. Excellent. Sitting up nice and tall, guys. Maybe getting a little bit of the fleshy bits out of the way. Remember, sit bones. Inhale, reaching up, and exhale, opening up those arms, chest. Inhale, open, lift up, get some movement in. Exhale, lower. Inhale, swoosh forward. And exhale, open up those shoulders. Beautiful. Maybe give yourself a hug here. Hug here. Opposite arms. And again, do what makes you feel good. As I say, go into eagle arms if you want. So if you want to get there, your hands are going to kind of be like this. Your arms are going to be crossed. Left arm on top, right hand, and then you lift. Sitting up nice and tall. And exhale, letting go. Shake it out. Do the other side, right arm on top. And kind of grab for palms or wrists here. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, let it go. Take those shoulders for a nice circle. Going back and then forward. Again, this is nice and quick. We're just warming up the body because we want to get into the hits. We're going to do a couple sun salutations just to warm everything up. And then again, inhale, reach up. This time, left hand comes down. Lift up and over, coming into a nice side stretch. Keeping that right hip down. Opening up through the chest. Making sure that right hip, that right sit bone stays nice and grounded. Pressing into that left hand. One more big inhale. Exhale, stretch. Nice long line here. Inhale to center. And then exhale, left hand goes up and folding over to the other side. And again, same thing here, keeping the chest nice and open, grounding through that left sit bone. So feeling that nice space right in the side body here. I have a sweater on. I'm a little cold. Not for long. Keep reaching. And inhale, coming back to center. Oh, that's nice. Coming onto hands and knees now. Coming into some cat-cow. So bringing those wrists right underneath the shoulders here. Knee points underneath the hip points. Pull that belly button in. And press the earth away from you. Maybe rocking a little back and forth, finding the alignment. If you have wrist issues, just, bring your shoulders a little back from the wrist crease. Just to give yourself a little bit of space. Fingers nice and wide here. Distributing the weight. Inhale. Pull that belly button in towards the spine. Take a moment here into neutral spine. On your next inhale, looking up, dropping the chest, lifting the tail, coming into cow. And as you exhale, rounding through the spine, coming into cat. Inhale, look up. And exhale, crunch here. Inhale, look up. And exhale, rounding the spine. Push, 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 push. Coming back to neutral. We're going to warm up the core a little bit more. So sending that right leg back so the heel is reaching behind you. Nice little calf stretch here. Good. And inhale, reaching the left hand forward, plugging the left shoulder back. Engage that core, and you're going to lift with the inner right thigh, coming into balancing cat here. Nice long line. Keep using that inner right thigh, kicking through the back of the heel and reaching at the same time. So you have this nice balancing effect. And take a nice big inhale, lengthen, and exhale, crunch. Knee to elbow. Inhale, lengthen, nice and controlled. And exhale, crunch. Good. Inhale, reach back out, and then this time coming into neutral spine. Shake it out. Give your wrists a little bit of love, whatever works. Line yourself up, coming to the next side. Press the earth away. Extend that left leg out. Heel behind, pressing back. So imagine this line drawing from your left sit bone, so the bony part of your bum, to your heel. And you're creating this lovely, long, lean line. Good. This time we're going to reach that right hand forward, plug the right shoulder back, reach, and as you lift that left leg, lift with the inner left thigh, engage the core, breathe. Reaching and kicking at the same time, keeping the core nice and engaged. Keep reaching and exhale, we're going to crunch, knee to elbow. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, knee to elbow. Crunch. Lengthen back out. And exhale, let it go. Sit back, curl those toes, and walk the hands back. Some of you might be here and going, oh my goodness, my feet are screaming at me. Or some of you may be able to get all the way up. So do what feels good. You can massage your wrists here. You can do some neck circles. Those are always nice. You can do both. Whatever floats your boat. Maybe you need to do some circles. Honestly, this is for you to listen to your body, right? Do what feels good. Alright, from here we're going to plant those wrists underneath. Again, you can do this modified or you can go full out. So you can walk the knees back a little bit and come into a plank and hover. So nice and low, elbows nice and close here. Cross the legs, leading with the heart, shoulders down the back. And if you want, you can go all the way. Press the earth away. Coming into a plank and hold. Warming up the core. Keep lifting through that front body, bringing the belly button towards the spine, nice and tight. Squeeze the bum. Roll those inner thighs down and back. Oh, nice and strong. Keep going, and then lower back down to the knees. Coming into a nice passive child's pose here. Oh, I'd say we're pretty much warm, hey? Curling those toes, sending your sit bones nice and high. Coming into your first downward dog of the night. And I want you to play with this dog. I don't want you to over strain yourself here. So if you're not familiar with down dog, it's a bit of a complicated pose, or it can be. There's a lot going on. All I want you to do at this point, if you're new, is send your bum up and walk. Just pretend you're bending your knee. If this is too much, you can come to your elbows and do it. Or you can stay in child's pose. It's totally up to you at this point. Good. And from your down dog, bending those knees as much as you like. And then exhale, slowly start to walk forward to the front of your mat, or wherever you may be. Feet can be hip distance apart, which is usually gauged by 2 fists. So you can put the fist between your feet, hang out here. Awesome. You can sway from side to side, whatever works. Totally relaxing here, sending those inner thighs back, sending the weight back a little bit, seeing if you can lift the tailbone a little bit more, dropping the neck, completely relaxing the neck. I'm sorry, I don't think you can hear me. Completely relax the neck here. Bend those knees and inhale, slowly start to roll up. Stacking vertebrae on top of vertebrae. And then coming all the way up. Oh, that feels good. I was going to do sun salutation. Let's do 1. Do modified, maybe 2. Alright, feet distance apart. Feet hip distance apart, right underneath your hip points. Standing nice and strong, slight bend in the knees. Pull that tailbone under. Breathe. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, we're going to fold it on down. Inhale, we're going to halfway lift, hands on thighs, nice flat back. You should be able to put a teacup on your back. Exhale, folds. Plant those hands, step back into your nice strong plank. We're going to lower here, so drop the knees, leading with the heart. Bring those elbows into a 45-degree angle and lower onto your belly. Inhale, draw the shoulders back, lift up. You don't have to go all the way up here. Should be able to lift your hands off the mat. I don't know if you can see. You should be able to. Exhale, lower, tuck those toes, press yourself back up and into downward dog. Cool. There she be. Inhale, look between those hands, walk or step to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift, so hands can be on the shins. Press into the shins and the shins into the hands. Same with the thighs if that's where you are. Or you can be on the ground. Exhale, fold. Inhale, coming up. Nice and tall. Hands to heart center. One more time. Inhale, reach up. Don't worry if you don't get it. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Nice flat back. Pull the belly button in. Exhale, come down. Step back into the plank. Inhale here, drop the knees, and exhale, lower, leading with the heart. Nice and strong, elbows in. Good, inhale, untuck the toes, lift the chest up. Nice long neck, try not to look up like I just did, but keep it nice and long. I bet you just saw the difference, didn't you? Exhale, lower, tuck those toes, press yourself back up into your downward dog. All right, walk it out, stepping back to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, very nice. Inhale, coming all the way up. And coming to heart center. Breathe here, catch your breath, feel grounded, and shake it off. You guys ready for the first hit? It's gonna be great. Good evening to whoever you amazing people are that are watching right now. Good evening. What is it? Good evening, good morning, good night. Truman Show. I can't remember the quote exactly. So for our first hit, so it's gonna be 20 seconds on, 10 seconds break. So you're gonna get 10 seconds of a rest in between each round. There's gonna be 4 rounds in total. So I'm gonna show you the modified version. Then you can add jumps, you can add whatever. You can even add weights. If that's where you are in your fitness routine, totally add weights. If you know you can and you know the poses, they're very similar to this very first one that I'm doing. They're exactly like squats, except they're called squat with fists of fire. Okay, so let's do it. Get into a squat stance. I'll face you. And all we're gonna do is we're gonna come down and up. And some of you, this is where you are today, and that's fine. But for those of you who want to get challenged, you can come up onto your tippy toes. So bring your fist to your hips, see, and you squeeze at the top. So go at your own pace. It's quality versus quantity. So really think about your form, right? Knees should not be going over the ankles. Sit back as if you're sitting into a chair. And I want you to squeeze the bum when you get to the top. Literally bring the sit bones together. And for those of you who want to go a little bit further, you can add the jump if you so choose. Whew, that's 2 rounds, guys. 2 more. How's your heart rate? Mine's up. Ready? I'm here with you. Squat down. And you can, as you exhale, when you incorporate your breath, that's really good. But do whatever. And again, you could totally use weight. If you have a child, this is great. Depending on their size. Don't do it with a 10-year-old. I think I'd break my back. How you guys doing? Remember, bum back, pull the core in, squeeze your bum when you get to the top. Again, you don't have to go to the toes. Oh, look at, I lost my balance. That's okay. Keep squeezing. That means I need to squeeze tighter and pull everything into the center line. Almost there. One more. Whoa, shake it off. That's your first hit. How you feeling? Yeah. All right, the next one is a little bit trickier. Now, I like this one. This one is called corkscrew planks. Ooh, that was a tongue twister. I think it's because it's late at night. I think that's why. So I'm going to do a quick little demo for you. Hands and knees. Bring those knees back a little bit. And as you inhale, you're going to lift the right leg up. Bring the knee in towards your chest. Then back out. Then knee to elbow. Back out. So out, in, back out. And we're going to do 2 per side, because I'm going to shorten it a little bit, but technically I would like to do 4, but it's getting a little late. Remember, it's quality, so if you can engage, you're good. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, crunch. Lift up. Remember to use that inner thigh. Good. Kick out in towards the chest. Kick out towards elbow. Kick out knee to nose, kick out, knee to elbow. You should be feeling that in your glute. I'm feeling it in my glute. So this is the modified version. If you want to go a little bit more, you can lift up and do it this way. It's totally up to you how you want to execute this. So knees are always good. Don't be ashamed to go there. Knee to chest, out. Knee to elbow, back out. Kick with your glute. Holy moly. Gotta switch to the other side. I'm feeling that in my right bum cheek right now. Feels good. I like it. Left side. Inhale, lengthen out. Exhale, knee to nose. Lengthen. Knee to elbow. Lengthen. Knee to nose. So nice. Find a nice rhythm for you. Make sure you're connecting. If you can go faster, great. But not until you've perfected this motion. Come back. Chill out. Last time. And again, you can choose to do this one, the more advanced with the knees lifted. This is my typical pace right here. Or faster, depending on my day. Or sometimes just dropping right on down is good. Remember, knee to nose, knee to elbow. Whew. Guess what? We're done that hit. Now I bet your heart rate's really up. Yeah? Love it. I feel like we could do 2 more sets, but I'm not going to torture you too much. This is just giving you a taste of what I've been doing. Alright guys, coming onto your backs. I hope you can see me. I can see you. We're going to come into some ab work here. Yes? Ab work. As if you're probably feeling your abs right now, even though you haven't really worked them. Or you have, but not like this. So we're going to do the belly bonfire. So again, we're going to do 4 sets, 20 seconds on, 10 seconds rest. Lay out nice and long. Fingers behind the head. And just slowly come up, pulse up. Shoulders are lifted. Now, relax the neck into the hands. Pull with the core. Pull the belly button in towards the spine, nice and strong. The chin should be lifted slightly. Breathe. Oh, stretch it out. Give your belly a rub. You need to. Ready? Keeping the legs on the ground. Get the shoulders off as much as you can. Now instead of pulling and looking towards your toes, I want you to try to pull the elbows towards the ceiling. So elbow toward the ceiling, rest the head back. And you're going to activate. It's like you're creating a bit of resistance here with the hands. Holy moly. And I'm probably talking really loud, but I don't know if you guys can hear me. Give me a thumbs up. Good. Inhale. And again, you can go as fast or as slow on this as you want. It's your pace. I, like to challenge myself on this one and go a little bit faster. Keeping that core engaged at all times. You're not coming all the way up. You're pulsing up. Oh, stretch it out. Man, if you did this like every day, this particular one, you'd have chiseled abs. Like, not that it matters. Inhale. The core needs to be strong to support everything else. So, getting the chiseled abs is the plus. But if you can still be strong without chiseled abs. Keep lifting. Go. Elbows towards the ceiling. Go. Get the shoulders up. Shoulders up. Oh. Stretch it out. That last one hurt, hey? Ooh. But it's a good hurt. It's like a good burn. Oh. Rub your belly. Feels good. After a nice big workout. Especially this late at night. Holy moly. Hey, you know what? You gotta make it work. This is what happens. When there's kids, you gotta make it work. Alright, stretch. I'm here. It's okay if you're not, but I'm here. I feel like I'm there with you, even though it's like later, Yeah. I'm rambling because I'm tired. Walk the legs over to the left side of the mat. And you're going to take the left hand and grab your right wrist. And just kind of arch over towards the left. So you're creating this nice moon shape with your body. Like Sailor Moon. Like the crescent moon. Breathing here. And it is called crescent moon. Or banana, I think it's called. Breathing into the side body here. You should be feeling a nice yummy stretch on this side. And coming to center and walking your legs over to the right, to the left, body to the left, so you're grabbing the right or the left wrist with the right hand, reaching over to the right, same with your legs. I hope you can hear me. Breathe, feeling that stretch along the left side of the body this time. This is a great stretch. And coming back through to center, taking the leg or the feet onto the mat, taking the knees into the chest. Bear with me, I haven't taught in a while, so if I'm like rambling and not making sense, then it's just nerves. But being nervous is a good thing. Alright, doing some circles here with the knees. This feels really good. And planting the feet onto the earth, taking that right foot, placing it underneath the left knee. We're creating this figure 4. You're going to thread through, grab for behind the left leg, and pull that left knee in. You can use your right elbow to open up the right leg a little bit. But make sure you're not craning your neck so your chin is lifted to the ceiling. Try to see if you can draw that chin down a little bit, creating a nice long line in your spine. Remember, your neck is an extension of the spine. You need to keep that nice and straight. Flex the right foot so your toes are pointed up. And the left leg can be relaxed if you so choose. Good. And then coming back down, untwisting yourself. Lifting the hips a little bit, taking that left foot, placing it underneath the right knee, making sure the toes are flexed. And again, threading through, grabbing for behind the right leg. And breathe. Remember to relax the neck, the shoulders. Always tight. The left side is tighter, that's for sure. And bringing the right foot down. Hugging both knees into the chest. Taking your arms out to a T and allowing the knees to fall over to the right as you look over to the left. It feels good. If you can't look over to the left, you can look up at the ceiling. That's fine. Again, do what feels good. Bringing the knees back to center. Planting the feet, knees into chest, and then allow them to fall over to the left. I'm going to try to straighten out on my mat a little bit. And as you can see, this is what I mean when you can look over the other shoulder. You can look up at the ceiling. Just chill, whatever. Don't overthink it, doesn't matter. It's just stretching. Inhale, bringing the knees back to center. Drawing the feet down, lifting the hips. Knees into chest one last time. And you can either rock from side to side and come up, whatever. And lay here if you want, or you can come up with me. So coming onto your side, coming to seated, and again, if you want to stay laying down, by all means, you can stay there in final Shavasana. For those of you who kind of want to get going on with your day and don't want to be laying down, or somebody like me who I'm about to go to bed, I should really be laying down, but I'll probably not want to move, so, and I want to go into my bed and color a little bit. Alright, bring your hands to your heart center. Awesome, guys. Thank you so much for giving this video a try. Hopefully I didn't take up too much of your time, and I hope it was a great video and something that you can either do later on, or if you have some feedback. Remember, this is just my first one in a while. It's a quick little rundown of the yoga meeting, the excuse me, HIIT training, the high intensity interval training, which is very effective for your body. And I like that you can combine the two. So I wanted to share that with you. So thank you for taking the time to watch this video. I hope you see some value in it. And remember to leave a little bit of sparkle everywhere you go. And love yourself and get out there and enjoy this amazing world. Namaste. And now I get to walk over to here and shut you off. Good night, y'all.